Hey y'all, welcome back to my chaotic life and to my urban farm. Today's video is about the humble beginnings of my farm, which, to be clear, is still very much in progress, but we have a few things to catch up on. This video is going to show and tell you the story of how it started, what's been going on in the meantime, and where I am now. Back in 2023, I sold my home in the suburbs, which is where this channel began, and I moved back into the city where I only had a small patio to grow on. I definitely maximized that space at home, but being the gardener that I am, I knew that was not going to work for me long term. I'd also been getting the nudge, the ping, inklings from God or the universe or whoever to start a small urban farm where I could grow whatever my little heart desired and either sell or just share with the community. That's still to be determined at this point. When I first got the lot, I was working full-time, going back to school, RIP to that dream, and going through a major renovation at home, so I didn't have a whole lot of time for it. I figured it'd be best to cover the whole thing, all 8,500 square feet, mind you, with wood chips. One chip drop led to another, which led to another. Most of them were unofficial, but I'm not complaining, and clearly neither were the weeds. Anyway, the renovation at home wrapped up. I quit school because I already have 2 degrees and I ain't got time for that. And I finally had the free time to work on my dream. And so Satsuma Botanicals farm was born. Let's get into it. Okay. Excuse my tired eyes. I'm at the farm at the butt crack of dawn so that I can continue with my mulch project. So quiet. So I'm just gonna be here shoveling mulch and continuing that and getting this ready to go. And just so you can see, this is what I've been working on. It got really weedy over the summer because I just wasn't here. It was too hot. So I've done this whole part all week, and now I'm going to work on this part today. And to be clear, this was a very respectable, beautiful lot before I got here. Covered it with mulch, and now it's kind of a jungle. But this is where we are. So after the summer, I was really able to get started. So I got a bunch of those green waste bags from Home Depot and began to cover those with the mulch. So now I'm just taking these bags, and laying them down, and then I'm going to cover it with wood chips, and hopefully that helps curb the pressure for a while. And then running on fumes and sheer ambition, and also with the help of friends, we were able to get all the wood chips spread, and it looked like this. Then we could move on to the next steps of working on the fence. All right, so we got the fence going in. We have our posts and a little auger to make it a bit easier. So we got this one. We ran into some rock here, so we're gonna figure this one out, but we're moving on to the easier ones while we have time. So hopefully soon we'll have a nice fence. Good morning, guys. So here is the farm. It's a mess right now. We are still working on finishing this gate right here. Well, this part of the fence, and then I have to build this gate, but this is the farm. So a little tour. There's not much to see except wood chips right now, but there's some weeds that I need to pull. Got a bunch of trees over here. There's like an oak tree, and then there are some invasive trees like some tallow trees and stuff. More wood chips, and I'm just so proud of myself because when I tell y'all, it was just, I'm gonna see if I have a picture, but there was just piles of wood chips. So that's what I've been doing all summer, and that's really why I haven't done anything, because I've been spreading wood chips all freaking year. And of course in the summer it was too hot to really come out here, so I took a break then. And yeah, more wood chips. So I finally got into the back half of it and I'm almost done. You can see over here that have a bunch of weeds that I have to get off. It's a little scary, but I've been making a lot of progress. I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, chip shop is very serious. Good morning. I've just gotten to the farm and I have a few things that I need to do today. I really want to see about these logs. So what I'm like thinking about is doing a hugelkultur bed. Is that how you say it? A hugelkultur bed? But I don't know where I want to put it exactly. So this is where it is. It's like, I wish I could explain it a little bit more, but if you're walking into, let me walk back. Okay. So this is the entrance of the farm. You can see you got this situation here, and then you're walking in, and then it's right here, which is really massively a problem because it's in my way. So all of my beds are gonna be back here, like my rows, and so this obviously would be in the way. Okay, new idea. I've been staring at these logs for like 5 minutes, and I think instead of just like putting them down there, I think I'm gonna, let me show you. Okay, so my vision for this area was always to like have a separation between like the front of the farm, like over here, and the back of the farm, with these two, like, you can see they're kind of raised little areas on each side, and then just have a pathway going through the middle. And so what I think I'm gonna do is just kind of like put some of the logs as like a barrier, you know, like kind of like a border to a raised bed, right? Which may end up being a raised bed, because I think I'm gonna plant, I just got a crap ton of roses, and I think I'm just gonna plant them along there. So, but if not, I can always plant something else and it can be just a raised bed. So I think what I'm gonna do is just put them like along here, like, I'm sorry, along here first, and then if I have more, I'll put them along here. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see how it looks. I am gonna have to, I don't know if you can see how this is raised. This is kind of like raised up, so I'm gonna have to like even that out eventually, but I'm just gonna move them over there for now, and then we'll see how it looks. Good morning. Back at the farm. We finally got some cold weather. I'm wearing a sweater today. I was coming back out to move some logs, but I kind of don't think I want to do that today. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to actually work on the arbor a little bit. So if you haven't seen the entrance to the farm, which like I'm sure you have, because this is, I'm trying not to get my neighbors' houses in here, but let me go around. So this is the entrance to the farm. It has, we put these posts in the other day when we came to finish the fence. Do not mind that is a little bit higher, but I'm basically gonna build an arbor here. So I'm going to put, I actually haven't really figured out the design yet, but I'm gonna put some of this fencing up here. Now I kind of want to do hardware cloth. It's really wide too. Maybe I won't work on that. Maybe I will do the logs. You can see our lovely little wood chip pit. It's not that many, so I might actually just move the rest of these logs, and then I can dig these 2 trees out, and then we'll see what there is to see. that's an easy thing to, well, moderately easy thing to do today. So I guess let's move the rest of these logs. It's not very exciting, but this is part of starting an urban farm. I want to show you guys from start to finish, so let's move some logs. I know you can't really see, but I still have like 4 more feet of logs back there. Let me see if I can get a little. I'm like really happy nothing's hopped on it. Maybe you can see. Just these logs have to go as well. So let's get back at it. Having so much fun, guys. I hope y'all are having fun watching me work. So I finally got all those logs moved and formed into raised beds, and I got to work on the arbor and finish the arbor, and then something crazy happened. After our unprecedented snowstorm, get a handle on this thing. Look how pretty. Hey y'all, so I'm here at the farm this afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon, and I came here to water the plants. I got these really nice containers to bring water over. I still don't have water at the lot yet. My plumber is supposed to be coming tomorrow. We finally got the water meter in. It was a whole thing, but he's supposed to be coming in town tomorrow so we can set it up, and I'm actually gonna help him, so that's cool. But I wanted to give you guys a walk around the garden just to see what it's looking like. The farm, I feel like I have to make that distinction now. So the garden is at my house. The farm is at the vacant lot that I'm currently using. And so a lot has changed since you guys last saw this space back last year, I think. So I'm just gonna take you around. There's not a whole lot to see, but there are some little updates that I made. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like now, and then we'll see how it progresses later. I am getting some soil delivered next week, so that's gonna be fun. I mean, it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of hard work to move it around, but I'm gonna create some rows and get some stuff planted out, mostly like beans. I haven't decided fully what I'm gonna plant here yet, but I'm thinking like melons, beans, flowers, things like that. And I'm still really trying to figure out what I want to do with the property. I was thinking of starting a flower farm, and that would be really nice, but there are also a lot of flower farms in our area now. So I don't know, I'm just kind of allowing myself to be inspired. So let's take a look around and I'll show you what it's looking like now. So this is it now. I made a little gate, and I'll show you guys what this part looks like, but it has like a gate that opens so I can get deliveries and stuff. I really have to weed up here and landscape this bit, but This is it now. I built this arbor. It still needs some little things on either end, but I'm really proud of it. I have a little latch. This is my little door stopper stick. And so when you walk in, so I had a bunch of vlogs back there. I don't know if you guys remember. But yeah, so I just kind of made some stuff and it's kind of in flux. So here I have some yarrow and I'm deciding to build up because the soil here is kind of cruddy, especially like in the front. In the back it's not as bad, but in the front it's really not great. So I have some yarrow in these beds over here, and then some rosemary, which they're all doing really well to say that I haven't watered them, which is why I'm here today. In this long log bed, I have some nasturtiums, which don't look too great, but I'm gonna put some fish fertilizer on them today. Rosemary, sage, some more nasturtium over there, then thyme, some snapdragons, more sage. I was really just impatient to plant, so that's why all these things are in here. And then over there, some garlic chives. Over here, there's a sweet bay magnolia, which has some new little leaves on it. Everything survives the snow really well, which is exciting, or surprising really. Some lemongrass, which looks crazy. Look at all these weeds, y'all. It's kind of insane. Then this is a sea of, what is it? There are some blackberries in there, and also some, it's all mostly giant ragweed, which I have to pull up. I think I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow. Look at these thorns on these blackberries. Like, can you see that? That is gnarly. Absolutely insane. And they're coming up everywhere. So, a lot of that to get rid of also, while I get rid of the ragweed, the cleavers, and looks like some Virginia creeper in there possibly. It is coming up really easily, so we can be thankful for that. Roots and all. This is a dwarf mulberry. I think that's what it's called, like an everbearing dwarf mulberry. And then over there, I have a loquat. And then, oh my god, my fig tree is coming back. I think this is a Celeste fig or an LSU purple. I have 2 figs out here. I need a weed so bad. It's gonna come down and put my head down and just pull all these freaking weeds. But it's coming back, and even here, I was so worried, but it made it. And then this is a Chickasaw plum. And then I have 2 roses. This is a Joseph's coat, and also same over there to go over this arbor. And that's kind of all the exciting stuff. So this is a banana that's coming back after the storm. 3 times 3 times 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might need to like pull some of them up. I'm not sure. I have to do some more research on bananas. Even though we've been growing them for a while, I still don't really know what I'm doing. This is another fig tree. This is the, oh, I have no clue. So I guess they're just gonna be a surprise fig. Have some rue. This is a rose. Don't ask me what kind. I'll try to find my graph and put it on the name on the screen. This is Virginia creeper. And then my rose, which is coming back. That's fun. Over here, I don't know what I'm gonna put in these beds yet. I haven't figured it out, but that's another rose. Oh my god. I haven't been here all week because I've been doing stuff at home, and so it's fun to like, oh, there's a little blue jay. You can't really see it, but anywho, this is a beautyberry little stick. And then over here, what I was gasping at, and I have to build trellises for these soon now because they are growing, but these are my muscadines. I have one here and then one here. So if you remember, I had muscadines at my house, my old house, and I sold it right as they were fruiting for the first time. So hopefully I'll get to try these. We shall see. This is where the big pit of logs were. I still have to move these, but I couldn't after moving all those other ones. I have to show y'all that footage because it was so funny. But these are roses. They don't all look great, but I think they'll look better after I fertilize them today. I will try to put the names on the screen of the different kinds because I don't have them labeled out here. I did lose some of them, unfortunately. I'm not gonna walk through there. This is all pennywort or dollar weed through here. And it's just thriving, so I'm just letting it for now. This tree, this is a swamp tea. It's a native plant. Dollarweed likes moist areas, and so instead of like battling it, I'm kind of trying to like plant more things over here that like this environment, so maybe we can kind of like create a more balanced ecosystem. So the swamp tea is going to be great here because obviously this dollarweed indicates that it's a moist area and it likes that. And then this is a swamp rose, so same kind of deal. I've had this for a few years, and I think now this is the year that it's actually going to shine. So it's also a native plant. And over here is my blueberry patch, not blueberry, blackberries patch, which I have to build trellises for. You can kind of see them. I think I have 5 over here, and then I just got some in the mail that I need to plant still. There was one there, but I think it died. I don't know if it came back. I don't think so. These are my final batches of mulch. So these have been here almost a year. I'm curious to see like what it's looking like inside of here. Still lots of wood chips. It's not very hot, but definitely have some insects. The mosquitoes are coming out now, so it's time for me to go. But I do kind of want to go back here and see what's back here. I have a few plants. So yeah, there's a sumac right there, and then an elderflower, and some thistle and ice cream container. Lots of trash back here. Looks like some canna lilies right there, and then more ragweed, more giant ragweed, more trash. There's a another elder back here somewhere. Oh, I think it's like right here. And then yeah, so this is what it looks like from this vantage point. I think there's a muscadine back here too, but I don't know if it's alive. But I'm not going over there right now. I'm kind of planning to take it step by step, so this will be something that happens at a later date. Right now, my focus is the front part because I want it to look nice for my neighbors and to just be a welcoming part of the community and not just an eyesore that looks like a vacant lot. Yeah, so that's the farm right now. Lots of projects to come. I have like 75 bare root strawberries to plant soon. More weeding to do. This is a big project, but I'm excited about it. So see you guys next time. Bye.